Okay, so today we're going to be finishing up on your jungle Jaguar and putting it all together. So first things first, you want to finish coloring this, and obviously I'm not, but you get the you're getting the idea. So like for example, just a reminder, when you're coloring in with the color in that small area, you're going to use the tip. If you're coloring in the larger area, you're going to use the side right there. And just take your time. I like to do an outline first before I color it in. And it could be solid colors like this, or you could even take lines and draw them in there, or patterns to give it some added interest too. Just the only thing is, if you do that, you always want to do the lightest color first and then the dark on top of it, so that you don't have any damage to the markers. So this is kind of a larger area here, so I'm going to use the side of the marker. And if you have to turn it around to make it easier to color, then by all means do that. And then we're going to pretend that I have it all colored in, okay? And then you're going to cut it out, including your tail. And my tail may be hidden, but we'll see if some of it sticks out a little bit. And then I've got my Jaguar cut out. Then you're going to get a second sheet of paper. I chose black, but I have green out there and black. And then I took white oil pastel. And if you choose green, you could maybe use black oil pastel, or a different color is fine. And I drew some leaves, some really big ones on either side. This opening space, I'm leaving it just the way it is. Then I did some flower and leaf area shapes and designs up here at the top as well. So you can draw anything all around. You just want to leave this middle bottom area free, because that's where you're going to glue your Jaguar. And then once you have your patterns and lines on here, then we're going to cut it out, and you're going to cut it out on the inside edges of these leaves. Now my Jaguar is really large, so I'm cutting all the way to the top. Some of your Jaguars are a little bit on the small side, so you may only have to cut halfway up on the leaves, and that's fine. So just remember, you're cutting on the inner side, so I've already cut that right here, okay? Then you're gonna take your Jaguar, you're gonna have it kind of peeking out. So I have it right here. Now my Jaguar is really large, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get it. There we go. May take some work. Now mine, I think I have to cut a little bit more, just because of the size of my Jaguar. And the whole idea is you want it to be kind of straight and flat at the bottom here. And I don't even have to color that tail. And then the rest are overlapping, okay? And I like that because it's hidden. So once I have this in here, then I kind of lift up the head. And I'm gonna use a little bit of glue. Gonna lift up the head part, and a little glue goes a long way. Okay, some people will put so much glue on there it's like seeping out of the sides. So just enough that it holds down the head. Then you're gonna do the same thing at this bottom part here. I'm just gonna kind of put some glue along there, hold that down. Okay, then this flap here that's overlapping, I'm going to put a little glue on the side of the face, a little glue here on the side of the body, and then hold that down. And I do the same thing on the other side, okay? So your Jaguar's all on here, and everything's glued down, okay? Then you're going to get your assessment, and it's just like we did before. This is for the Jungle Jaguar, so you're going to write your name, class, and if you just write a 4, that's fine. And then at the top it says excellent, successful, progressing, and needs work. So most of you are going to be in this area. And you're going to look at your work. Check your criteria. Did you follow all the steps? So that means, did you use balance and symmetry when you're drawing your Jaguar? Did you take your time coloring and use different shapes and designs when you're coloring? Did you cut the inside of the leaves and glue the Jaguar on? If you did all that, excellent. Composition. This is just a question for you. Were you satisfied with the end result? If you're satisfied, check. Craftsmanship. Did you use the supplies correctly? So did you make sure if you colored a light area, color the light area first and the dark area second? Did you use the side of the marker, the broad side, when you're coloring large areas, that sort of thing? Check. And effort, did you do your best? Check. And then you're going to take this piece right here, set it on the back, put a little piece of tape, or two is fine, and then you're going to turn it in. If you have glue seeping out for any reason, then put it on the drying rack and I'll turn it in for you.